starting up the stream. I don't know what you're supposed to say when you start up the stream, so I'm just saying start up the stream. I actually just got a message from a client of mine, friend of mine, really, and I need to link up with him. I have been neglecting that relationship, and I hate it. And I'm sure some of you have that as well. Actually, you know what a good exercise is if you go to your messages on your phone and you scroll all the way to the bottom. This is crazy. Scroll all the way to the bottom so it shows the last person that you texted. Literally, like on your phone. Like, I guess it would be like the first person that you texted on your first phone or on the phone you're on right now. Whatever. It's just the person you haven't talked to in like the longest time since you've been saving your messages, and just like send them a message. Just see what happens. I bet you will be surprised. Hey guys, welcome in. I was just telling the people on the stream that if you want a good exercise that I think is really important
recording in progress
for 2026 and all this AI stuff is the importance of human connection. And so I was telling the stream, I was challenging them to go to your messages app on your phone or Android or whatever you have, and go to the very bottom, scroll all the way to the bottom until you see the last person on there, and send them a message. And see how long it's been since you've actually talked to that person or that number. I bet you'll be surprised. I do that from time to time, and I'm always like, oh, dang. Or like go open up your old Facebook Messenger that you haven't opened up in forever. That's a good one too. That's a good one too. All right. I got some cool stuff to show everyone tonight. I'm actually, I built today. I wasn't supposed to build today. I was supposed to do Emily's open claw thing, but I saw something that I couldn't say no to. It's actually building on my claw right now. But before we get to that, who has updates? Who is stuck? Who's not sure what the next step is? I really wish I was in your guys' position. The worst thing for me right now would be to action something, like to focus on something and not sit back and help you guys. But God, it is so tempting. Austin Brown. The thing I want to show today is something that's gonna light you up. But what you got?
And honestly, just been dealing with some work stuff today. I haven't even touched anything today, to be honest with you, man. I got a network outage at Pfizer. I got my fucking Pfizer computer open here, so I'm kind of in the trenches with some corporate bullshit right now, to be honest with you, man. We've been dealing with this all day today.
What does that look like? Because I remember what army bullshit looked like. What does corporate bullshit look like?
Just as unorganized as army bullshit, you know. Basically, it was just a network outage, so like an IT issue, which, you know, all of our systems run off of IT. You know, we have data analytics systems, we have AI systems that we've implemented that monitor heat, humidity, room temperature of all these manufacturing spaces, and we've lost the ability to see any of that information. It's all managed by the FDA GMP stuff, so, you know, data is really important, and right now we're losing data, so it sucks. Yeah, it fucking sucks.
So what do they do in that circumstance? Who gets hired? Or who gets fired?
Dude, I mean, nobody's getting hired right now. I mean, it's boots on the ground. People are going around with handheld temperature devices, checking temperatures of different spaces within the facility. It's all manual right now.
So this is like the same thing that would happen to my parents' restaurant, where the electricity would go out overnight, and then they would come into the restaurant in the morning, and all the food in the refrigerators had gone bad.
Yeah, so that's exactly right. They've got samples, they've got material, they've got biologics in these CTUs, in these refrigerators. So they're going through and they're shooting basically a laser inside to make sure the temperature is within threshold. because typically it's all automated. We get that data automatically, but we've lost network. So we're not getting that there. We got New York working with us right now. We've got people doing some patching in the server rooms to see if they can trace down the issue. But man, I don't know, dude. If I could solve this with AI, I'd be all of
You don't have to solve it today, but how many of these have you been through?
This is the first network outage I've ever. I mean, I've only been in operations lead for a year and a half now. So this is the first network outage I've ever dealt with as the lead for the site.
Have they occurred since you've worked there?
Yes. But prior to my time, yes. Yeah.
Can you count on one hand, two hands?
Oh, there's probably been 20 in 10 years. Yeah.
So every 6 months we're fucking up.
When we're not fucking up, it's the weather fucking up. It's the power utility company fucking up. They'll send too much power through. It'll blow a transformer, and that will cause some type of a trip in a relay in a UPS that backs up servers, and we'll lose the server just like that due to like some little fried wire somewhere in the electrical distribution system. What did you do in the army, dude? Were you in IT? Like, what was your MOS?
At the very end, I actually was IT.
Really?
Yeah, I was what they call a medical informations officer, 70 Delta. But yeah, like my last year and a half in the Army, I was a 70 Delta. Before that, I was a 70 Bravo, which is, again, healthcare admin. But the funky thing about me was that as soon as I commissioned, I went to my first duty station, and then I fell ass backwards into going to Ranger School, and I completed that, and then I came back, and the unit that I went to, they were like, "You don't belong to us anymore," and so then I went to the infantry, and I stayed in the infantry and armor all the way until that I had a company command, which was like a couple of years, like a year and a half before I
Sick.
ETS'd. But yeah,
Sick.
I had cool experiences, and we had to do stupid shit all the fucking time, which is exactly what you're doing right now. Corporate bullshit is just like army bullshit, and if this happens twice a year, every year, this is a day one. This is assignment one from this group from this program.
Yeah.
Is because there's got to be a problem. I mean, there's got to be a fix. There's got to be some sort of safeguard. There's got to be some sort of alert system. Maybe there's no way to stop it, and we just figure out a better way to manage it instead of people running around all crazy. What if there was just a protocol?
Yeah, I mean, no doubt. I mean, we do have a protocol. We're following the protocol. The protocol is for these people to manually go around and check these spaces. That's literally what the protocol is right now. The fix is $2.8 million in server maintenance that I don't have the budget to do. It's
Yeah.
what the fix is.
Or,
So,
or the fix is not have people go and do the manual shit.
fucking little robot dog go around and shoot lasers in. There was a Pfizer site that implemented one of the Boston, Boston, what is it? Boston Technology, Boston Electronics, the ones that make the little AI robot dogs. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
They bought one of those for $350,000, and the dog goes around and does these things called safety walks, like gimbal walks. They go to these areas, they scan the area. If there's anything that meets this criteria, that's there's loose connections in an electrical room, or there's an electrical box that doesn't have the right stickers, or that's out of date or something like that, it flags it as an issue. So yeah, but that's 350K, and remember, I'm 300 negative, right, or 300 over budget right now as well. So yeah, I'm kind of, yeah, man, the corporate job's kind of fucking me right now, dude. I gotta be honest with you. I got like, my boss just got fired, so I'm like acting in his position and still doing my job as well, and like just the pressure just mounted massively in the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Yeah.
Because you're a hard worker. They know if they give you the job, you're going to succeed. And so they're going to run you into the fucking ground.
Yes, they are. Actively doing so, sir.
And then you'll go to dinner
Yeah.
parties And people will say, "What do you do for a living?" And you'll say, "Oh, I'm a Pfizer executive." And they're like, "What do you do?" And you're like, "You know what? I love my job so much, yada, yada, yada. Oh, it's great working there." But then you got to come to these meetings and go, "These guys are fucking literally cutting years off my life right now."
Yes, that's exactly right. I live, it's a two-faced world and a two-faced lie that I have to live. Man, it sucks, man. But we are grinding out of it, sir. Slowly, fucking slow right now. But I see the mythology. I see where this can go. I really see where this can go. Um,
Yeah.
just gotta fucking work harder, man. Like the volume is just the volume is insane.
Have you
I
done
don't.
Have you done the life audit and had the Google
I,
calendar?
I no, I want to do the life audit this weekend. I mean, that would probably be my goal tonight or tomorrow is doing the life audit. Like I really want to get that knocked out. I see some value in that one for sure.
I did it on an airplane for 3.5 hours.
Yeah. Is that how long it takes? 3.5 hours?
It wouldn't let me. It made me stop early.
Really?
It
Okay.
made me stop early and book a appointment with my therapist because it said I had an existential crisis, and it said that I'm playing a game that has no stakes, and nothing means anything because nothing matters because I believe that we live infinite lives and we never remember any of them. That's what it literally told me.
Man,
And it was like, and you need to now go see your therapist. We cannot continue. And I was like, all right, fine. And
do you
so,
have a therapist? Do
yeah.
you have a therapist? Yeah.
Yep. Oh, I already, the crazy part about the whole thing, because I was telling it, I feel like I live in a simulation. This is kind of a lax call tonight. I'm down with it. For the longest time, I felt like we are living in a simulation because I will legitimately see just like, video game characters fucking running into the wall, just fucking glitching out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Especially since I've become confident in my body and financially stable. Like once those two things happen, like just the world just like opens up and you'll be like, oh yeah, I knew, like that thing I was just talking about happens right in front of you all the fucking time. And so that always makes me feel like I'm in a simulation. And so that's what I'm telling the life audit is I feel like I'm in a simulation. And it says, okay, we got to stop. You can't go any further. It tells me all this stuff. And it says, you need to book an appointment with your therapist tomorrow. I look at my calendar and I go, joke's on you, motherfucker. I already have an appointment scheduled with my therapist tomorrow, which further, amplifies my argument that this is a fucking simulation. I was fucking screaming at it. That was after I got off the plane, but I was losing my fucking mind, man. But it was great, and after that, it built out my schedule. And man, this is the greatest thing you can ever do to build out a schedule. I think it was life changing. It basically asked me what was my most important thing that I cannot miss every single week, and it was leg.
Call with your daughter.
It was leg day and call with my
Okay.
daughter. Yep, those
Yep.
were like the two things that like literally I never miss those two things, and so it just built those 2 days out, and then it built the next day out based off of what needed to happen from those other 2 days, and it slowly just built out all 7 days from the inside out. Not like we would go left to right, right? That's how we would put it. And it went. It started on Friday at 7 p.m. and built out the rest of my week.
Basically, because that's when your call with your daughter is Friday, 7 p.m. Did you give Claude access to your Google Calendar? Is that did you get a new laptop with like a new email address and all that before you did that? Or did you just like tie everything together? I mean, just let it have access to fucking everything?
Yeah. The only thing it doesn't have access to is like any of my bank accounts. It does have its own email. All the accounts I sign up for like the automations and stuff use that email. My like crypto stuff, I actually send the bot money from a different wallet, so it can't like request money from mine or anything like that. It can only trade. But yeah, you kind of just you safeguard it. But the open claw, which is the next thing I want to address and get going for me, that's the one that's like super sensitive to security issues. And so that one they recommend that you do have a separate device. So I have an extra old MacBook I'm going to use it on.
Okay, yeah, and the open clause, that's to build all your agents, right? Is that where you get ready to do next? Yeah, like it's like the life audit and then it's building the agents like that dude talked about last night. I
Emily,
seriously would just pay him to fly up here and do my agents for me.
dude,
Like,
yesterday, so that was 2 days ago,
yeah.
but Emily actually figured it out, and she has a whole tutorial that you can do. She said it'll
On
take.
school?
Yeah, I'll get it to you. Hold on. Open Claw Healthcare where is it? Right here.
Oh yeah, I see it.
It's the idea number 10. I'll put it in the chat. But yeah, she did it. So I was supposed to do it today. I didn't. I probably won't do it tomorrow either. But it is something I do want to do. So let me know how it works for you.
Oh, dude, for sure.
All right.
Austin, I've been listening, man. This is probably a dumb idea, but what you're making me think of was like, what if your network had like a generator of sorts? You know what I mean? Like, does something like
Yeah.
that exists? Like, it probably does, but I was thinking like hospitals, right? Like when their stuff goes down, they have generators. Like, is there like a tool or something you could like implement that would kick in if, yeah.
It's called a universal power supply or a UPS. And that's, I don't know when you join the call, but that's the $2.8 million that I need to spend to upgrade the UPSs to make them sustainable so that they can back up the network is basically, yeah. So it's an infrastructure hardware issue that I have right now. But yeah, no, dude, you're right on point, dude. You got it. You nailed it on the head perfectly.
What if you could have Claude find you a cheaper way to do it?
Dude, I'm telling you, man, I wish I could just figure out a way. And I actually got some emails out to some people to use Quad at work. Like, I need to give it access to my procedures, like some stuff like that, so that this thing can just run amok in our procedures and identify all of our efficiency gaps right now.
Dude,
Yeah.
probably the coolest thing you could do is simulate, like build exactly what's happening in your company, and then like run simulations to try to figure out what would be a better course of action for next time.
Yeah.
And then literally try to break it. Ah. You can do it. You can start a project. You just start a project. You upload upload all the documents you need it to have the brain. And then you run it and train it and then potentially implement it. But you know what that's going to do? You know what that's going to do?
That's going to solve corporate problems. I don't want to solve corporate problems. It's going to lock me into this job even longer.
Yep.
That's it. That's going to give me another promotion to golden handcuffs.
That's
dude.
exactly
Like,
what I was going to say.
Like I already am in the golden handcuffs with Pfizer right now. Like I just can't, I just can't like fucking walk away from this stable salary and these stock options. They just, hey man, here you go, buddy. Here you go, buddy.
Austin, this is what you do. You let your next stock options vest, and then you just sell everything.
Yeah.
Get out of there.
Is that what you did, other Austin?
Yeah. Yeah. It's about what we did. But
Educate us on that. How, like, I know you had a big time job. Is it like other Austin? Austin and Austin?
Ostentatious.
Yeah.
So many Austins.
Ostentatious.
I was managing like medium-sized accounts over at CrowdStrike, but it was paid really well, and the stock options were like really good. And yeah, I waited until like I had like a vesting schedule in like December, and then I waited it out until the next one in July. And once that hit, like the day that hit, I gave my 2 weeks, and then. Do you have kids, Austin?
I got 2 kids in Washington. I got a kid in South Carolina as well.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, dude.
It's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
Goddamn kids.
Yeah.
Dude, I got kids and I got a fucking $6,000 mortgage, man. Like, dude, I gotta I got some risk on my side of the house, man.
We have a $1,000 per month mortgage is what we did, but like I don't have a dishwasher or nothing like that. You know, what I mean, I got nothing fancy in this house, but
Yeah.
I sleep on
yeah,
the
I got a
floor.
wife that has expectations as well. So
dude, if you want to learn how to deliver HubSpot services, or I mean, you could probably deliver services honestly, like on Upwork. Like being honest with you, like with what you have already, you could probably, if you talk to Claude, Claude would definitely hype you up on some stuff you can deliver, and then you just gotta like price that out. You could do that.
dude, I got a product that I've delivered. I only made $500 on it so far, but I did deliver one, and I've got like I mean, I've got 150 businesses in the 25 mile radius to start selling this,
At
pitching this
500 a
program
month?
to. What's that?
At 500 a month, 120 businesses? I'll take that.
Yeah, right. So I mean, so the 500 would be the initial fee, and then there would be a retainer fee monthly as well if I could get it set up the right way. Yeah, or it would actually be the audit is supposed to be 1,500, and then it's a 500 month retainer after that. Yeah.
Yeah. 14,997 and 497.
Yeah, I actually sold it for 4.9. I did it for 4.99 to the automotive shop, but yeah. But the last time I talked to them, dude, they're working through their stuff. They're doing it themselves. They're implementing this stuff themselves, which is pretty cool. So it was just like a one-time fee. I gave him the audit and the roadmap forward, and this dude's running with it. He's like 38. He just bought this shop. He's new to like owning a business, and he's trying to build a customer base. So
Go
yeah,
check him
yeah.
out. Go check him out in 6 weeks and see if there's any holes.
Exactly. That's it. That's exactly what it's going to be. Yeah. And then maybe it's pitching, the
Email.
retainer fee. Email.
Email.
Oh yeah, dude.
An
Oh yeah.
email once a week. Once a week.
Yeah.
With the lessons learned, highlight a client. Dude, he might just you might just send an email out and do a testimonial with him, and he might just see that, and he might just like that feeling a lot. And
Yeah.
he might want to keep continuing on so that he could potentially be another client of the month. He doesn't know you have one fucking client of the month right here.
Yeah. Right.
No one knows you're a beginner unless you tell them. Patrick,
Hey, what's up?
This is the old guy stream tonight.
I guess so. How old is everybody? I'm 40, 41.
I'm 35.
40.
They're
39, 40 this year.
Cool.
Yeah, you're the oldest. Teach
Oh,
us something.
jeez.
Teach us something.
What am I supposed You guys know more about AI than I do.
Yeah, but you got more shots on goal in life, and that's way more valuable. So what you got?
I'll teach you how to keep a woman.
That's the last thing I need.
That's I don't what I got.
Yeah, I do too. It's called a fucking checkbook.
Yeah, that's true. Um, I haven't done too much with mine. I've been pitching people the I need to play with kind of the DMs and everything, but I've been pitching people the peptide audits, and honestly, people haven't been biting on it. I need to figure out something different and maybe a different way to tackle it because people aren't biting whatsoever. People in the peptide space just want things for free, free, free because they have no money. Maybe I'm going after the wrong people.
No, dude, you're doing the right thing, dude. You're just pitching the wrong. You're pitching the wrong product.
Okay.
You just said it. The product isn't peptide counseling. There's so much education out there. There's so many places people can go to learn and how to use peptides, right?
Yeah.
Everybody is talking about education. Everybody's promoting peptides. Everybody's going this way. You know what your people aren't doing? Nobody's teaching you how to make money with peptides. And even if you're not making a lot of money with peptides, it doesn't fucking matter.
It's true.
It doesn't matter because as long as you can earn $100 more than someone else, they will buy your system. And so I want to introduce you to a friend of mine. He has a school community, and it's literally for peptide like making money with peptides. I think it's actually free to join. The Business of Biohacking. This is the guy who runs Optimum Formula. It's the peptide company we're all affiliated with. Hunter is the owner. But his whole school community, like it gives you all the it gives you all the education stuff, but it also talks about content, and then also like how to convert these things using Reddit. And that's what these guys do. They all run these Reddit channels, and they rack up. Actually, one of the guys from our program is in this right now. But they rack up all of these affiliate links, and then they SEO the crap out of these Reddit pages and put up a bunch of controversial content. And big pharma's taking it away. Yes, it is. No, it's not. What you need to know before it goes fucking corporate. Blah blah blah. It gets people chatting, and then it jacks it up into the algorithm when people search peptides, or are peptides legal in Texas, or like they teach you how to do all that stuff. And so these guys are on the cutting edge of it. They also do these retreats. I got to go speak at one, which was pretty cool. They do like these mansions, and they fucking buy McLarens. Don't get in a McLaren with Hunter. He will fucking take it to 200 miles an hour. It's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, it's not safe. But the dude gets it, and he knows how to ball. So but it does take work, which is something I would love to do, but I can't action these things. So if you action it, then I can help you promote this thing. I can join his page. Yeah, I would join his page. Okay. I'll put you in contact with him. Do you have a WhatsApp? He does uses WhatsApp for some reason.
Yeah, I know. I have WhatsApp.
Send me a WhatsApp message, and I'll put you guys on a group. And let me give you a few other things. 4-6.
Is it WhatsApp just our phone numbers?
Yeah.
I mean, I can give you my phone number. There you go.
There you go.
Cool.
Yes, I'm also going to pull up my Optimum here. Just become an affiliate, so then when I link you up, he'll be like, "Oh shit, you're already an affiliate? Great." Log in.
Yeah, my affiliate sucks. I don't get much out of it.
These guys are good, and I get a special. What do we get 25% off? Here, I can show you the screen. They get great margins, and they also do he always tells me to tell people this. They do the toxicity and heavy metal testing. I guess.
Oh, they do the heavy metal. A lot of people want that. And
Yeah.
I'm like, man, that doesn't matter. Get out of here with that.
Yeah. Well, these guys.
Now, androgen, that does matter. But it's in them all.
Yeah, so use this link. Anyone watching or can see the chat, use that link and sign up, and then you're going to get the same preferred 25% refer, because most people only get like a 10 or 15%. This is 25%. And then, yeah, how much? I haven't made very much money, but I don't really do a lot of peptides. I just don't even take peptides. I literally don't. I have a bunch of them rolling around in my fridge. I have no idea what to do with them. I literally have a bottle of Retta in my fanny pack. I was gonna give it away the other day, and I totally forgot.
Are you trying to cut? Just use it, man.
I have no problem dieting.
You have no problem cutting?
No, it's the other way for me. It's like it is so challenging for me to put.
To bulk.
Oh, it's horrible. My blood pressure gets high. My fucking knee hurts.
Do you mess with it? Do you mess with insulin?
Yeah, love insulin.
Yeah.
I used to take. This is crazy. I used to take insulin before my exams in PT school to clear the brain fog. Because I was eating tons of carbohydrates and bulking and shit. You know, that makes you cloudy as fuck. Big old fucking carb meal. And so I would take insulin, and I would just be like, so much clearer. It's amazing. Okay, so what can we do? So you can do that. You can join that peptide thing. What else do you do? What's your job?
my job, I do this. I'm a fitness coach full time. I quit my job 9 months ago to do this full time.
Oh shit, you got a lot of time then.
Yep.
Okay, then
Yep.
then would you be interested in would you be interested in doing something that like Austin is doing? Like where you can walk into a business that doesn't have a fucking website, doesn't have fucking accounting system set up, whatever. Like, could you walk into a business and show them a product that would help them improve?
Absolutely.
Cool. So what I want you to do, share my screen. This is the thing I was going to show you guys today, and I'm literally building it right now. But there's this guy on YouTube. I really love this guy. Do I have it here? No, dang it. But I can go to my history. So I'm running a test, and I think you might even beat me to it. Oh, great, my ex-girlfriend. Why does that happen? Why does that happen? This is there too. Jeez. Not like what I want. All right, where is this guy? This guy. Okay, so
ourselves. And literally just yesterday, this 16-year-old girl that's in a high school for entrepreneurs emailed me this and said, "Hey,
please pause. Thank you. So this guy basically sets up a. Well, I'll show you. It's happening right over here. Yeah. So this is it. Okay. So what he explains in the video is that people call plumbers, HVAC. What else do they have? Auto shops, whatever, right? People call these businesses, and often chiropractor's office, often the business owner is doing work. And so he can't answer the phone, and they miss phone calls. And so and therefore they miss business. And so what this system does is it actually calls businesses, leaves them a voicemail, and then it like tests their system before implementing. And I'm having it built out right now, and it's gonna it will essentially once you implement it for them, all of the phone calls that they get, if they don't answer them, they will all get forwarded to a text message that it sends the person calling the link to schedule or whatever pertinent information they need to go to the next step so that the customer doesn't fall off. It also has some email capabilities and a couple of other things. And the cool part is this all starts at your phone, and then all of these different branches right here are different businesses. So this one's like on my computer, my thing's going slow, but on the left, this is like HVAC businesses. This one's going to be plumbing businesses. This one's going to be roofing businesses. This one's going to be whatever. And so they'll all have this chain of communication, and it's not done yet, it's still building it, that eventually just makes it so that whenever a business owner has a customer reach out to them in any way, like email, call, phone call, whatever, that they're responded to immediately and that they're able to get the client. And over time, that earns them more money per month. They don't lose clients. And so he goes through and he actually gives you the entire he gives you the whole code to create it for yourself. And so, where's my Claude? No. Come on, Claude. I'm like lost in a vortex. Bear with me. I need to get out of this. My computer is not liking this at all. There we go. 'Cause I don't want to have to do this. There we go. 'Cause I don't want to have to do this. There we go. 'Cause I don't want to have to do this. There we go. 'Cause I don't want to have to do this. There we go. 'Cause I don't want to have to do this. There we go. 'Cause I don't want to have to do this. There we go. 'Cause I don't want to have to do this. There we go. 'Cause I don't want to have to do this. There we go. 'Cause I don't want to have to do this. There we go. 'Cause I don't want to have to do this. There we go. 'Cause I don't want to have to do this. There we go. 'Cause I don't want to have to do this. There we go. 'Cause I don't want to have to do this. There we go. 'Cause I don't want to have to do this. There we go. 'Cause I don't want to have to do this. There we go. 'Cause I don't want to have to do this. There we go. 'Cause I don't want to have to do this. There we go. 'Cause I don't want to have to do this. There we go. 'Cause I don't want to have to do this. There we go. 'Cause I I don't know if you can see that, but this is my Claude, and it's actually building out the entire thing right now. It has found 93 phone numbers for HVAC leads in Vegas. See, I'm not on part D yet, but it's literally going to build it. It's going to call all the businesses. I already recorded a voicemail that I left for the business. It tells you what to do. And then essentially you price these things out at, I think it was exactly what Austin said, like $1,500 for initial setup and then $500 a month, and you keep them on retainer. And it's simply just like a callback system so that they're not losing clients. And you target the businesses that don't typically have those things, right? Then you can also sell them a website. If they don't have a website, you can sell them like what Austin does, like a Google review, whatever, to get people to leave Google reviews. And so essentially you're just trying to just like fill their bag with tools to make more money. And they can either use the tools themselves, or they can keep you on retainer to make sure everything's working in the background. And then if you can get, like Austin said there, 120, if I can get 97 of those HVAC companies to pay me $500 a month, shit, I would probably undercut it, because I know other people are probably doing this right now. So I'd do it for $350 and just get a bunch of them. And like the smaller, the better. The more ghetto, the better. Because because you know those guys are dropping balls every day. Every day. And if you can help them pick them up or keep them from dropping them, like, they're gonna love you.
So how easy is it to build a website in Claude? I'm assuming I've kind of done it, but like I'm assuming it's incredibly easy. You just kind of tell them like what exactly the inputs that you need. And
were you on when we watched Luke make $1,000 in a day? He's 18-year-old kid, curly hair.
Yeah, I don't think I was.
All right, we got to watch it. It's an amazing reel. It's
shit, I did.
It's very okay. So you remember, it's very humbling, right? He called 80 people that day and convinced some guy to build a website, and he didn't know how to build a website. He typed in "build a website for blah 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 roofing company,"
yeah.
right? And yeah, it'll walk you all the way through it, dude. I built an app. I don't even know how to build an app, but I have an app. It's on this thing called Vercel, and I actually have an app builder that you can even use if you want. It's inside the school community. But yeah, as long as you understand the concept of reverse prompting, you can actually do anything. As long as you know the results and you understand that, and what reverse prompting is literally leading with the result, right? And just giving it parameters. So if I want to, I don't know, what do I want to do? Austin's thing, right? If I wanted to have, a robot dog moving around my server rooms to make sure that they're not, overheating, that's what I would put. I'd say, pretend you're a Pfizer executive and you need to get some result. The exact result you want. Be as specific as humanly possible. And then you tell it, give me a plan to get there. It's going to spit you out a plan. The plan's going to be dog shit. And so you're going to say, rate the plan on a scale of 0 to 10. Again,
this is what you're saying.
Give it parameters, right? And then if it's not a 9 out of 10, keep changing the goddamn plan until it's a 9 out of 10. And then you're going to start reading this thing. And you're going to...
Nito, by the way.
Oh, you bought?
We've had these things for years. Like, we knew Nito before it was cool.
Well, shit. Why are we talking about fucking peptides and... Dude, that's the other thing I want to do so bad.
I actually want to do that. I told my wife about that.
I have it ready in Claude. I will send it to you. Let's do it.
Like a subscription service, are we making our own Nito? Or
No.
are we using Nito?
No. It's even better, dude. It is going to go buy knockoffs from China that look just like it. And then it's going to brand it and whatever you want to brand it. And it's going to put it on Etsy. It's going to give you a shop of, it's going to be great. I'm going to send it to you. And then you don't market it to the kids.
Yeah,
The
no,
kids,
I'm the guy. I have like
it's
100
for you.
fidgets. Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
it's for you. It's for you. If this is, could not be better, dude. This could not, and you can make your content about it because it's about you. It's personal, dude. You just lined it up. You literally just lined it up right now. It's the thing that is the right in front of you is usually the thing you need to do. If you're a guy that is fucking, you know, obsessed with fidget spinners and that helps you with your workday, that helps you be more productive, that helps you not from getting distracted, dude, that's the easiest fucking sell on earth. The thing that you love, my cold plunge, it's the easiest fucking, anytime anyone comes over here, they go, "You got a cold plunge made out of a freezer?" I go, "Yep," and I got a guy. Boom. Sell that shit. It's the easiest sell ever. I think we should do it, and I'll help you.
Yeah, I'm totally in. So, what's the do you have the startup costs, everything like that? Like, just gotta start calling people from China.
I really don't think it's going to be much at all. But I will send you the whole prompt so that
Yeah.
and then you can take it from my cloud and put it into your cloud, and
Yeah.
and I already have. I don't know do I have it on the idea folder? Let me see.
Because I'm actually really about that idea. It sounds fun. Like I'm tired. Like I'm sick of peptides. I like using them. Like I like using Reddit shit like that. But like people, the community based around peptides are like the worst people ever. They just want free shit. I'm just like I'm done.
Well, also all the owners have been to prison.
Probably.
They have all been to prison. That's why I like Hunter, because he told me right off the bat. He was like, "I just want you to know I've been to prison." He goes, "All the other peptide," he's like, "All the other peptide companies owners, they won't tell you that." He goes, "I've actually been to prison." And he started his affiliate marketing thing while he made 10 grand while he was in prison. He had a laptop, and I was like, "Oh, cool, you're my dude then." If you can make money outside of prison from inside of prison, fantastic. You got it.
They know how to hustle.
You can do it. You got a spot on the team. But yeah, damn, yes. I think that would be a really fun thing to do, and that should be with AI. Like we're gonna be able to do fun stuff. Right? Yeah, like picking up the small businesses and helping them out. That's gonna be an easy money grab. But the fun stuff will be the thing that, keeps you going. It's really not the money. It's really not the money. The money is it's really the fun.
I need the money, but having something fun would make it not like want me to bash my head against the wall.
There's a good quote by I don't know, but it's George Mack. I think it's George Mack. That's probably wrong. But he says, when you love what you do, the work doesn't get any less hard. The tools in your hands get lighter. I think I said that right.
Damn, who said that?
Yeah, I'm not sure who said it though, but when you love what you do, it's not that the work gets less hard, it's that the tools in your hands get lighter.
Have you? It reminds me of another kid thing. My friend was telling me about these goat stickers, and they're these goat stickers with different designs and stuff. Apparently, they have an apparel. They have like a movie coming out, and I'm like, this sounds like the dumbest thing ever, but it's the hugest thing ever.
Rick and Morty was yeah, I don't know anything about it, but all I know is that I was living in El Paso, Texas one time, and I lived across from a movie theater, and there was some Rick and Morty pop-up store at this movie theater back in 2017, and there was a line of cars and a line of people longer than I had ever seen in my life. Up around a fucking mountain into this movie theater, and I was like, what the fuck is happening? So there are things like that. Like, remember when yo-yos were really big when I was a kid? Like Pokemon cards are making a comeback. Like, if you were good at being a kid back then, like, it might be a good thing, a market to like look into. Is like fucking stuff that you loved growing up. Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I don't know. If there was some sort of business around that, I'd be all about it. But yeah, I will send you the Nito thing.
Do you guys use Whatnot?
What is that? Isn't that like a wedding thing? No.
No, it's the shopping. It's where like people go and they go live and they sell like collectibles and stuff. I got a buddy who does that, and maybe you could like go on Whatnot and like see like what like the hottest like topics are, because like there's like my buddy's got like 200 followers. He had like 20 people in his room. He's just selling like Pokemon cards. You know what I mean? So like you might be able to like pick up on some of the trends, see like what's popping on Whatnot right now.
And then research the companies, and if they're publicly traded, buy some stocks if you really believe in it. And then you have this like dual-headed monster where you know the trends and you know the companies that own the trends, and then you can make money both ways. That's what like that Nito thing, like Gladstone. I got a bunch of money in Gladstone. I really want those Nitos to blow up this summer. I really do.
I don't. It's weird because they've been around and then they just like.
Popped.
I went to a store today and they're like, we don't have any more Nitos, and I was like, what the heck?
Okay, here's another thing too, and then Austin Brown, I have actually a question for you. But did you guys hear about the Kit Kat thing? All the 12 tons of Kit Kats got heisted, got stolen. Yeah, big viral event. 12 tons of Kit Kats gone off the face of the earth. Alp, this brand right here, doesn't say Alp, but this is their brand. They have a truck that disappeared with and there's $100,000 reward for anyone that finds the truck that's full of Alp. Okay, Anthropic, they got hacked, right? Everything got leaked. What got leaked? All I saw was a bunch of YouTube videos of people talking about what's coming next when it comes to Claude. Like there's all these new features coming out that they leaked. So there is this trend, I believe it's a trend, of, and even Trump. I literally watched the Chinese guy that's like going viral right now, and he's the whole time he's calling Trump a retard and telling him he's fucking dumb and that everything he's doing in Iran is stupid. And then at the end of the video, he draws it all the way back and he goes, "This man is manufacturing chaos to collapse the Middle East so that basically North America." All of America becomes one continent, and all of Russia, all of Europe and Asia basically. It was the craziest thing I'd ever seen, but it's in line with this manufactured chaos to make people think more about you. All the Reese's, Almond Joy, all Hershey's, I don't know, they're probably all owned by all the same fucking companies anyway. It's probably even higher than I think it, but they all came out in support of Kit Kat. Oh, please help us find the Kit. So Kit Kat's trending. Same thing with Alp. They're all over YouTube. We can't find our truck. It disappeared. It's because they don't like Tucker. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Anthropic. Oh, we got hacked. We got leaked. No actual security breach whatsoever. But now you guys know what's coming next. You can manufacture chaos now and use it as attention. I mean, I guess that's always been a thing, probably, but now it just seems like it's almost like the in thing to do.
All creators do this. They start fake beef and shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Now Kit Kat's doing it. Now the United States of America is doing it. They've probably always been doing it. But, yeah. So if you can maybe cause some sort of controversy around Nito, like the fucking Austin gays, not you guys are, but like the gays in Austin are all like banging them or something. They're stealing them from all the kids and leaving them all over the park. Like, I don't know. Like you can just go to the moon, dude. Use my app to make some unfiltered content. Yeah. that would be an interesting idea. But yes, I will send you that, and I think we should, if it gets some legs on it, we meet every fucking day. And we do it together. And we do it together. I'm here. Dude, I am begging for someone to bring me a fucking idea that I can help them take all the way. Because I don't want to fucking action it. I just want to guide and give my input and fund it or whatever you need. But that's like my specialty. When I was in college, this call's going all over the place. When I was in college, group work was like a big deal that year. I don't know where those 4 years. I have no idea why. But we'd have these group projects with like 8 fucking people. You know how hard it is to get 8 fucking college kids to coordinate fucking anything? And so I saw that as a weakness. And I realized that if I just took charge of the group right away and just made sure everyone was organized and everyone had their own tasks, I didn't assign myself any tasks whatsoever. So I did no fucking work. And then at the end, I just put it all together, and then I spoke when we did the class presentation. But when it would all come to me, I'd have to actually, because I knew fucking nothing. Because I didn't do any of the work, I didn't do any of the readings. I'd made everybody else do it, and then I brought it to the teacher, and we did really, really well. And so I've always been good like that. It's like, all right, go do the fucking legwork, and then bring it to me, and then I'll tell you to go do more legwork. But it's like that reassurance of okay, cool, we're on board.
We call that manipulation and management.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, Austin Brown, I have a question for you about, you always call him Chris, his name is not fucking Chris. Molly and Ryan Bland. How can we help them? They have such I don't know. I know your mind is somewhere else right now. But the only reason and anyone can chime in on this. You just live really close to them and you've spoken to them, but I feel like that is a fucking gold mine. And I don't know how to get them to they're this far away from the gold. They are literally this far away from the gold. And I don't know if you've ever seen or read. Think and Grow Rich, but there is the Napoleon Hill. There's this part in the beginning of the book where this guy and his sons, they go to fucking California because of the gold rush, and they invest all this money in all these tools, and they go for a year of digging, and they fucking get nothing. And they finally just run out of money, and they have to sell the equipment and go back to West Virginia, wherever the fuck they are. And the guy who buys it is a lawyer, and he knows fucking nothing about doing, drilling for gold or mining for gold. But he fucking revs up the fucking tractor or whatever the fuck, the drill, and he gives it the old college try, and guess what? He hit it. Because the other guys were this far away, and then they quit. And so that's what I don't want for them. I mean, I know he's not going to quit, but I just they're so close to the gold.
What's their idea?
He's a chiropractor by trade, but he's also an Eastern medicine specialist. So he can dude, I had coffee with this guy, and I do this right when I'm over 230 pounds. The back of my knee right here is just a bitch. It's called your popliteus muscle. And it always gets irritated. So I'm having coffee with this guy and his wife, and I'm doing this. And he goes, popliteus? And I go, yep. And he goes, are you overly fat? And I said, I'm over 230 pounds, and every time I get over 230 pounds, my knee hurts. And he goes, yeah, it's your gallbladder. And I went, what? And he said, yeah, you have more body fat. Your gallbladder deals with fat emulsification or whatever the fuck, and he's like, you need more vitamins, fat soluble vitamins, A, D, E, and K. So I do it. I literally go and I start taking vitamins A, D, E, and K, and now my fucking knee doesn't hurt. But then I let myself I went up in weight again. So it hurts again. But there was a point there where I was like, holy shit, this actually is something that a lot of people would be really, really, it would benefit a lot of people. And he already has a lot of in-person clients, but he wants to transition to more telehealth. He calls it telehealth. It's online coaching. But you got to tell him it's telehealth because he's a doctor. You got to speak the doctor language. And I think that's been my where I've gone wrong is that I've used all the language that you would use, Patrick. Life coaching, fitness coaching, peptide, right? It's coaching. He's not a coach. He's never been a coach. He's a practitioner. So you got to use the fucking medical terms, and I've fucked that up. So I want to figure out how to get these guys a home run. They don't even need a home run. They just need a fucking base hit. I don't know what to do.
If he can show somehow like a live or something like that, go on a podcast or something, and just show that he has this ability. Because if he could show people that he could do what he did for you in person just by you rubbing your fucking leg, like that's magic. People are like, oh my god, I want that. Like he's like one of those televangelists, like healing somebody or something.
Yeah, I mean, Dana, you should use your audience to promote that. I mean, if you would be down for something like that, right? I mean, everything that I'm doing for him is all about bringing in more traffic into his brick and mortar business, right? And it sounds like you're right. Like he wants to do more telehealth, right? So, you know, the brick and mortar thing, you know, I've seen a lot of physicians, they just add brick and mortar businesses to their portfolio. You know, they'll start with one, then they'll open up another clinic in Kirkland or one in Bellevue or Seattle, right? I mean, that can be a good way as well, but that takes a lot of overhead to open those brick and mortars. The telehealth stuff, I mean, he can do from, you know, anywhere, basically. You know, I mean, the one thing that I think he needs to do the most of, from what the research that I've done, is that, you know, he has to change. He talks about the modalities of how he treats patients versus like what he really treats. Like, I treat back pain, I treat knee pain, and he leads with how he does it instead of what he does. So I don't really know if that's, you know, I haven't proven this model yet. To go as far as to say, like, if he changes his SEO, he changes his website to align with that, would that bring more people, more customers in the door? I don't know. I mean, he would have to trust the output of this program to go in and implement that, and then actually test it. Did that change anything for him or not?
All right, well, if I was in this position and I had a skill and I wanted more customers to use my skill on,
I have a community of Facebook. That's where he needs to take this. I mean, it's what I'm thinking. One, he's around our age. I think he's in his mid to late 30s.
Yeah.
You know, he's in that same millennial age bracket as we are. Like, I think he should have communities on Facebook is what I really think. I mean, that's where he can start talking about how he treats patients, you know, the mythology that he has around that kind of stuff, how he uses ancient Eastern medicine in conjunction with all this Western practices of chiropractic care and kinesiology and all these different modalities. He's always going to have a cap when he looks at the brick and mortar. He can only treat so many patients a day. It's like a personal trainer. You can only train so many clients per day. I mean, you can do 12 a day. That's 12 hours a day, dude. That's, you know, it's either you charge more per client or you go to a different type of a platform.
like, so yeah, so that's the one option, right? You can either fill your day with more clients, or you could educate other providers that don't have a full roster, that don't have a full, you know, a full schedule, and they're lacking clients.
And sell them sell them like a package or something to have them learn this skill.
I'm thinking Justin James, right? Remember Justin James? I remember him talking about being like, I'm the guy that comes in and fixes your chiropractic problems when nobody else can figure out what this patient's solution is. I'm thinking this dude could do, I think he could do something like this. And, you know, when he finds practitioners that are in that private healthcare that can't figure out like why this patient is not, you know, progressing on whatever their symptoms are, he can come in and do some advice using, you know, his skill sets of all this, you know, Eastern and Western medicines to get, I think it's kind of the same model Justin James was talking about. Is that right, Daniel? Is that kind of what Justin was pushing there?
Yeah, but I think actually Dr. Bland might have an even more lucrative angle. So I told Justin, to catch you up here, Patrick, essentially, Justin and Ryan are chiropractors. They've been doing it for 10 years. And when you have, and what you can do is you can find where all the new chiropractors are. They all fucking graduate from like 10 universities. That's it. They probably, most of them sign up for some fucking organizational whatever lobby, I don't know, whatever, they have those fucking organizations you pay into, or a union or some shit. Then
Well,
there's
he can teach them how to start their own business. That's what he needs to do.
So
that's what he should do.
well, there's yeah. Let me get there. You're
Sorry. Yeah.
No, you're seeing it. You're seeing it. There's even more. It's an even more lucrative thing, even more specific thing that Ryan can do. Conferences was the other thing I was going to say. A bunch of new grads always go to conferences. They always sign up for that shit because they fucking don't know anything. But what Ryan could do is he could teach him how to set up a business, but he's not going to want to do that. That's not fun. That's not, he wants to treat. He wants to show off. No offense, Ryan. I'd want to show off too. But what he could do is he could persuade the new grads to go the way of Eastern medicine instead of traditional rack and crack, but instead a more gentle way, a way that works off meridians and acupuncture and meditation and like, dude, taking a deep breath is the best way to improve range of motion. Did you know that? Do it. Like a big deep breath, a big exhale, and move your shoulder around. I guarantee you it's going to feel easier to move than when you were sitting there like this a second ago. So and what he could do, I love that we're building this out now, is he goes and targets those guys, and he goes, hey, I don't know if you know this, but I've been doing this for 10 years. These are my results. And I have this school community, where I have a whole bunch of resources on chiropractic and Eastern medicine and how it all works together. And it's totally free. Come in, I got videos, watch it. But if you'd like to sit down once a week with me, I do a live call. I go over, answer questions. I educate on a little bit of, stuff here and there. And does like maybe some case studies just to kind of educate everybody, and then so that would be an additional fee, maybe like a $97 a month, $100 a month for one call a week. That's really low effort. You get 100 people. You get 20 people in there paying you $100 a month, $2,000, and all you got to do is 1 hour work a week. That's pretty damn good. And then you could sell a higher ticket item, which would be exactly what you're talking about, is I will handle your trouble cases. We already have this trust built. You already come to my calls. And if you're really stuck on someone, yeah, here and there, I'll do one live on one of the calls. But if you really want my help, you really want me to go through, do the assessment, it's going to be for the initial and a month. And then you give them an option to just kind of like leave you on retainer. Just in case, oh man, I had this guy come in last week. I don't know, he's coming back in 2 days. I don't know what the fuck to do. All right, tell me what you got. I think that could be easy, and it would require very little content to be created, because that's one of his weak points. He's not interested in creating content. He knows he needs to create content, but it's like fucking shoving a square peg into a round hole.
How old is he?
He's our age, 35, 36, somewhere in there. And so he could just literally do this manually. He just has to target the new grads. He can do an email blast. I'm sure he's got some connections at schools. He could contribute to other communities as well. Farm some people from there. But yeah, I want to keep it as low effort as possible on the content side. Until, I mean, once he gets in a groove, then he'll be like, oh wait, if I start posting this on Instagram too, like that's a whole nother network of people I can come in here. Or what would be even better is Hunter, if you're listening, Hunter Boniface, Claude picked this up. We could get him a clipper. So when he does calls like this, we just clip the short form content for him, and then it gets posted, and we could probably get someone to manage the social media at some point, and it just gets posted to all the socials, and we just firebomb it.
Have you heard of Cam? And I'm just mentioning this. We don't have to use him, but Cam basically has a podcast studio, so he could like have him on and basically do like a month's worth. I only know because I talked to him about it and everything. And they would have him on, and they would clip the content. They'd have him on for an hour to 2 hours. They would clip the content. They would make the stories. They would make everything, and he would be on his platform as well, and he'd have that content for himself. Or someone else in the school could provide something like that if someone does have something like that. It's just an idea.
Yeah, like the podcast doesn't even actually have to be real. Like we could just talk shit and then clip it and it looks like you're on a podcast. Someone's had to have thought about that before, right?
I'm sure most of the clips that you see are not real podcasts. Like, the ones when they're just talking and they never flip over to the person that's asking the questions, like, that's a studio they're just filming and answering questions into.
Probably right. Okay, so so I like this thought exercise. It's really helpful, actually. So just to bring it all to a head for Dr. Bland, because like this is one of those things where I'm like, this is just an easy win right here. The dude, like, if you're already fucking good at something that's kind of rare, like, there's no reason you shouldn't be leveraging that in a way that makes you a ton of fucking money. It's different. It's such an easier sell. Oh, you know what he could do too is go to Ryan, like chiropractor fails or chiropractor horror stories. Because guess what? Those people have terrible, relationships or traumas with chiropractors. But he doesn't do what the other chiropractors do. He does it a different way. I'm sure there's Reddit feeds all over the place. And he could just go in there and be like, oh, that happened to you, right? Like, I don't know, I've heard of people getting, their neck cracked, and then they have like some sort of eye blindness or some shit, right? Or they have to end up being in a neck brace. Like, there's chiropractor horror stories out there. And so if he could just literally say what he would have done instead, then when people Google that thing and they see a whole bunch of this Ryan Bland guy talking about fucking Cimarron or something, some fucking weird spice, like instead of an X-ray, like that would be cool. Okay, so we know where he's going to get leads now. He's going to get leads from chiropractor fails, chiropractor horror stories, new grads, Palmer University, that's like one of the chiropractic universities, any conferences that like new grads would go to. How about dry needling people, right? When I was in PT school, all they talked about was dry needle. But Ryan does acupuncture, which is totally different. Acupuncture runs on meridians, dry needling runs on anatomy. Totally different takes. So people that are interested in if I didn't become a PT, but if I would have become a PT, I have a dry needling certification. I would have loved to also learn about the Chinese way. Because I don't know about you, but all the Chinese people I know are fucking smart. So they might be onto something. And like that's literally the sell right there. It's like, oh yeah, you have this, you'll be even better if you have both. So we get them into so not a lot of content needed, just interactions. We get him into a free school community. He's gonna be like, what the fuck? But all that is just resources, maybe some old YouTube videos that he's done, some nice PDFs that kind of give people some decision trees, right? You got to have enough value in there to make people actually active, right? We could get him a moderator for people that have questions in the school community. Shoot, by that time we're going to be able to have a bot do it. I mean, my Claude fucking does all my school posts now, so we could train that up. And then, if people see the value in the course or in the school community, then if they want to come to the once a week call, it's $97 a month. So have access to everything, and you get to be on the call with Ryan. Now, it's not a call like this. It's not interactions. It's literally, he's going to put up a post, and it's going to say questions for this week. And he's going to come on, but everyone else's screen is going to be off. And he's just going to go through and answer all the questions that people asked that week. And then once he's run out of questions, he will go and open it up to the live chat, and it ends at 60 minutes on the dot. Boom. I only know that because I'm part of a school community where that's all that guy does. He has one meeting a week. It's 60 minutes on the dot. He has 2,000 people paying him $187 a month. No, I'm sorry, 3,300 people paying him $187,000. It works out to like $400K a month recurring, and he does one call a week. He's a fucking boss. It's called Maker School. Anyway, I'm trying to get to that. But he does one call a week. It's more of a webinar, not really a conversational thing. And that's $97 a month. And then if they want help even further, if they want personalized coaching, or what we would call for him, personalized practitioner mentorship, specializing in Eastern medicine, that will be a $5,000 for
3 months.
I don't know. Claude needs, because it would be, I'm trying to think of, whenever you're trying to price something, don't think from the perspective of the business. No, because you'll get it wrong every time. Think of it from the perspective of the customer. So I'm a new chiropractor. I think I'm hot shit, but I actually am fucking scared shitless. I don't know really anything. But I got a whole bunch of good grades, and all the teachers said I was going to do good. But it would really be shitty if I fucking cracked someone's neck and paralyzed them. I don't want to do that. So what am I willing to pay as an insurance policy? That's what he's fucking selling. He's selling a fucking insurance policy. Maybe it's not even a mentorship. Maybe it's literally not disguised, but it's because that's what it is. It's an insurance policy. If you fuck something up, I will come help you. And maybe that's it. And you just keep them on retainer. It's $500 a month, and if you fuck something up, I'll help you. But if it happens,
you charge way more for that.
Yeah.
For an insurance policy, especially if he's pitched as an insurance policy as a safeguard around like complicated patients that you don't want to fuck up.
And it's a business expense. Mm-hmm. It's a business expense. I'm having a meeting with him tomorrow. I already decided.
How do you even monetize that? I guess Claude would be best to ask how the fuck you price that.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we would take it from some other model that's similar and do the exact same thing. But really, what we got to test is, would someone pay for that? I know I would have. If I came out of PT school with a dry needling certification, and I learned how to fucking crack necks. It's one of the greatest feelings in the world. It's terrifying though. If you groove that thing too hard, game the fuck over. So I would love to have an opportunity for some additional education, some additional resources, and then, man, I actually rest really easy at night, and I can push myself harder, and I can try to take on more challenging clients because I know I have this fucking insurance policy in my back pocket. And you can go for hard chargers like me, who want to grow, who want to get to the top, and they'll spend the resources. I went out and got the dry needling certification before I even fucking graduated. and then I got expelled. Motherfucker.
Can anybody get a dry needling certification? Isn't that the case? Or no?
You had to be in year 2 of the of school. But as soon as that 2, I was the only person that went. I had to go down to Houston for 3 days. I stayed in a hotel and I did it. I was the only person that went. But yeah, I would have bought that right. You could stand outside the fucking graduation line, the graduation place, and just fucking hand out, I don't know, whatever chiropractors would hand out that would be funny. Some sort of like, dude, and then even the content could literally be like case studies of chiropractors like hurting people, and I don't know, maybe some of them have gone to jail. I don't know, or been sued. Or it's like, you want that to happen to you? You want to be fresh out of school and get fucking sued? No, you don't.
Yeah. This is how you avoid that.
This is how you avoid that.
He sells fear, and then he sells the solution.
Yep.
Just government play.
Depending on the client, yeah. You can sell it to motivate them. You can sell it to make them feel secure. You could sell it in a way that that helps them not be fearful. It'd be all based on whoever he's talking to, but it's all the same product. It's just his knowledge. That's it. It's a knowledge transfer business. And he doesn't have to post anything until he wants to. Okay. I'm going to have a meeting with him tomorrow. What time is it? Oh, nice. We've been grinding. What else do we need to talk about? That was good. And that can be done for, let's put a pin on that, or put a bow on that. That can be done for literally anything if you know at least something. That business can be done for anything if you know something. Wow. What a great statement, Daniel. Put that on a t-shirt. But it literally is. If you know something about anything, right? You've been doing something for 10 fucking years, and other people also do that thing. You have 10 more years experience than them, and you can help them skip a whole bunch of fucking steps. I used to have dreams about this when I was in the Army. I'd have a dream where I was back in Ranger School, and I would tell the guys what to do next. And they were like, "Have you been here before?" And I was like, "Yeah." In the dream. I don't know why that felt so good. But if you can help people skip steps, it really is a satisfying thing. All right, what else should we talk about? I ate McDonald's with a homeless lady named Veronica today.
Is that up? Did you make that post already?
No, I gotta edit it after this. It's pretty funny. She was nice.
I remember I had a conversation with a homeless man, and I was just, at first, I noticed myself judging him, and then I was like, let me talk to him and see what he's up, what his life is about and everything. So I was like, tell me a story, and I'll go to the store and get you what you want. I was like, I don't care what it is. And he told me how he used to have his own business, he was doing really well, got divorced, his mental health went really, really bad, and he basically became homeless. And I got him some cigarettes, and I forget what he had asked for. I got him a few things. And then he's like, could you clear out? You're messing up my business.
Yeah. I've said in a video one time that I almost prefer people without homes to people with homes.
Hey, he was honest. He could have just been annoyed that I was standing there, but he was like, "Look, you gotta go. This is how I do my thing."
The last guy I talked to, he was like, I said, "What's one thing about being homeless that most people don't know?" He said, "I'm a registered voter." He goes, "I have a say in all this shit," and I was like, "Damn, you're right." And then he said he really dislikes how shelters are put together because they concentrate all the poor together. Like all the shelters, he's like, are in the same area here in Vegas, and he goes, that's by design. Because you put the poor, Section 8, you put them all in the same spot, so they can't fucking succeed. And there's money being made. There's money being made, and it's
Like the prison system.
that's another one. That's another one. The fucking orange barrel business also. You wonder who? Yeah. Yo, yeah. Yeah. You know all those orange barrels you see when there's fucking construction?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody owns that.
It's like pallets, like wood pallets. I know a buddy of mine that got into the wood pallet business, and he's literally a multi-millionaire. I'm not even joking. Like he makes pallets, he distributes pallets, he picks up pallets.
Thanks.
All he deals with is pallets, wood freaking pallets, and he is a multi-millionaire. He got out of the army and he went straight into the pallet business. He's been doing that for 12 years now.
I drove by 3 of them today, and you know what that is? It's stepping over $100 bills. Right, those things are out there just like that. I noticed these pallets. You told me that story. We lasted this long, so I could think. I literally looked at some pallets today because this house down the road is getting worked on, and they were like the nicest pallets. I even told, I was like, those are nice fucking pallets. See, simulation, man. Telling you.
Simulation, dude.
But yeah, like that is a business. Somebody fucking owns that. Somebody, and that's what AI can help us do. I saw this thing where I'm gonna totally fuck it up, but like when all the pizza chains were like blowing up in the '90s, Papa John's, Domino's, Pizza Hut, like they were ordering pizza. I don't know, when I was a kid, it was like one of the greatest things ever, right? It happened all the time, and I think it's changed since then with Uber Eats and stuff, but. There was a guy who opened up a pizza chain. He tried to fucking compete, got dusted, went bankrupt, and then he decided, why am I trying to compete with all these other pizza restaurants? And he started looking at who they were all buying cheese from. And they were all buying cheese from all different places all over the place. And so what he did is he went and bought all the cheese wholesale and organized it all in one area, and then went and sold to all of the restaurants. There was a pain point. They would have problems with cheese. Oh, and he also freeze dried it. That's the thing that he did. He freeze dried it so it wouldn't go bad. And then they all started buying the freeze dry. So he got the cheese they all wanted. He freeze dried the cheese, made it last longer, and then he sold it to all of them. Billionaire. After getting his ass kicked, you just think, there's always another level. There's always another level. You might think owning the pizza shop, like there's no, maybe you own more pizza shops, maybe you counsel people on how to create their own pizza shop, but like there is that means it's time to go. There is a whole nother level that sometimes we just don't even see, or we I don't know, we're so tunnel visioned on things that we don't see the thing above it. The neato. Don't sell it to the kids. There's plenty of people selling to the kids. Sell it to the adults.
Yeah, there's so many adults that claim to have autism, all this stuff. Like,
oh yeah, self-proclaimed.
Exactly. I might have to get hair and dye it blue.
Yeah, if you think you have ADHD, this toy's for you. Right? Everyone thinks they have ADHD.
Did you say that everybody is self-diagnosing themselves with ADHD? Like, it's the year of 2026 when everybody is self-diagnosing. So is that who I heard that from, Dan? You, Daniel, or is that maybe it's a meme or something?
Daniel didn't say, well, yeah.
I said that 2026 is going to be the year of the refrigerator magnet.
Oh, okay.
But
it was a meme that I saw then. But I swear, everybody that I work with is, I got ADHD, and I hear everybody saying like all of a sudden they're 35 and they have ADHD.
I know.
Well, hey, I got a spinner for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and people have been saying it for years. It's like all the time. Every time I always ask people when I would do one-on-ones for Instagram for retards. I'd say, you got any, I'd say, yeah, kids, yeah. You got any hobbies? Yeah. You got any mental disorders? Oh, like ADHD, like everyone else. Like, okay, cool. So, and you go on Instagram, The ADHD reels all kill. All of them kill.
Yeah.
And now, and there's your target there, Patrick. All of those people that make fucking funny POV you have ADHD reels. Here you go. I saw that saw your reel had 35 million views. Great job on that, by the way. But if you never want to have to make one of those again, here you go. All right, let's keep these ideas cooking. I don't know if you guys will be on tomorrow because of Easter, but I will be on. So,
Hey Daniel, what are you covering in that 11:30 or that 12:30 to 1:30? The AI app builder call.
which one? What day is that? Sorry.
Man, I have to get my calendar.
I'll pull it up. I got it.
It's on the calendar. I just noticed it today, which means I need to look at school way more than I'm doing right now.
I own the school community. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. So, you might be more prepared than I am.
I think I saw that too, and I was interested because that's something I like to do.
Okay. Where is it? Oh, I see it. 12:30 on Monday. Oh, that okay. All right. That's not what you think it is, but it's a great idea, and I think we should do it. I just got to find somebody to run it. I could probably run it for the first few because I've already built an app. But that is actually for what is now turning out to be a reality show. So I have an app that's coming out. I'm launching the app, and we're gonna do a reality show based off of like kind of like a Big Brother type of thing. So that's where we've been having that meeting. So that's not for you guys unless you want to be involved in that. But I need to get better at building apps, but I will absolutely start an app builder call. That makes sense. I do have an app builder on school. It's a app that teaches you how to build apps. So if any of you guys want to run through that and let me know how it works.
Obsession.
Yeah, obsession. Yeah, let me know how that goes. And I mean, anyone can build an app and bring it to this call too. Like I have no problem with that. Yeah, great idea. I'll implement it. See you tomorrow?
Tomorrow it is, sir.
I'm going to send you the thing right now, Patrick.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
All right.
What, the Nito thing? Yeah, I'm watching it.
I'll send it to you right now. Later.
All right. Thanks. See ya.
See you guys.
All right. See you, stream. Hope that was fun.